Hello, friends. This is your Uncle Finn. And I just thought of a subject that keeps coming up that had a lengthy conversation with a young couple. Uh, well, not necessarily a couple, they were friends, but whatever. Couple that ain't getting none. Okay, we'll call it that. And it has something to do. They watched my video and they thought that I could use more of appropriate language. Oh, there was another person that said it too, besides using hoes and fuck boys or whatever. And they thought that that I could use a little less offensive language. Whatever. You know, the algorithms are set up for the people who want to make money. I ain't trying to make money. I do well with what I do, you know. If the people like it, they like it. They don't, they don't. You know, that's the problem right now. Everybody's in it for the money. But I'm just trying to help the few I can that will possibly listen, and whether they agree or not. But here's the thing, when you look at all this content that's out there, everybody's talking about, always giving attention to the hoes and the fuck boys. you know, it's like everything, you listen to all this red pill, MGTOW content, and, you see all these people online complaining because the women won't give them any attention and all this other kind of stuff. And then you got the women who are constantly constantly wondering why they're attracted to assholes. And then you watch these relationship discussions online and they just kind of go in a circle and really don't go anywhere, which is the reason why I'm a troll. But I got so tired of responding to this crap that I just don't do it anymore. But here's the thing. Why do we give all these undesirables attention? Okay, from a male standpoint, the women outnumber the men in most metro areas. So what is it? Some of you dudes need to figure out what you really want. Are you trying to be a F-boy type of dude, or are you trying to get married or whatever? Because if you just want to be an F-boy type of dude, fine, be a fuck boy, do what you need to do, get your body in shape, fix your profile picture on Tinder, do whatever you need to do to achieve that. If you're trying to have a traditional family, then you only need to find one. And if you got the money like that, heck, you can go you can go be a polygamist and have a bunch of wives as long as you could take care of them all. I'm on the fence about that. But if you could do that, hey, more power to you. But here's the deal. Stop messing around. You know why? Uncle Finny don't have hoe problems? Because I don't fuck with no hoes. Do I have a rotation of women that I mess with? Nah, because I ain't got time for that crap. It's too easy to go slip somebody a couple of bucks to get some sex. If it came down to that, y'all can say whatever you want and say, oh yeah, well, you're into prostitution. Hey, if you dating is prostitution. So you could, it's just a matter of how, am I picking up chicks off the street and giving them money? No. But if I sit up and meet somebody and we get intimate and I take them to dinner and, leave $20 or $50 or $100 under their pillow, when we done, what's the damn difference? But anyway, I digress. The whole thing is that I don't have those type of problems because I don't mess with those type of women. Have I in the past? Yes, but not consciously and not to a point where I'm pursuing that. And that's the thing. You guys online, all these doggone content creators are giving you advice. They don't tell you the difference. All they tell you is, okay, either one, just leave women alone completely. And okay, you're a young dude, right? That's not going to happen. And then, or they tell you, oh, they want to tell you all the horror stories about divorce and all this other kind of stuff. But you got to think about something. Why are these dudes dealing with these why is it so important to get attention from a bunch of women that aren't going to do what you want and are undesirable for what you want in life? Nobody can answer that question. Now, I know why the women do it. The problem with the ladies now is the way that they value themselves, and the fact that there are so many emasculate men that when a dude acts like an asshole, they mistake that behavior for masculinity, and so they wind up with these dudes that, if they act right, even, and I'm not talking about looks. I mean, yeah, when you're talking about Tinder, we're not talking about Tinder. We're talking about real life. We're talking about what goes on in the world. Reason that these chicks wind up with jerks is because they're the most masculine acting dudes that are out there. Because why? And it really should be the opposite way around. The women outnumber the dudes. Why are the women at such an advantage? Because we let them be. We let them have the advantage because we complain about most women being undesirables, but yet we still give them attention. We still give them what they want. And we still validate their overvalue. And I'm not, and there ain't no shame to the game. I mean, no shame to the players in the game. But here's my thing. If, why should I sit up here and complain about what women want? And then, why should I complain about that? If a woman wants to sit up and screw everybody, let her screw everybody. The chances are, or same thing with a guy. If you want to be a fuckboy, be a fuckboy. But here's the thing. You just got to know what you're in the game for. If you're in the game for that, then fine. But don't complain about it. Don't sit up and talk about something that you want, and then you watch all this stuff that's set up to attract and take your money and take your time and encourage you to be in a certain type of lifestyle, and does not fall in line with what you're looking for or what you expect out of life. You just can't do that. You just can't do that. And I'm gonna tell you right now, what about me? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody knows who they're dealing with. I run into hoes all the time. Do you think they mess with me? No, they don't mess with me. I don't get mistreated for the most part, but they don't mess with me now because they know they can't keep me. They know they can't deal with a person like me. And so they leave me alone. Now some of them might get, pull this, feminazi, masculine crap on, try to pull that mess on me. They might do that. But hey, I'm not going, all the women in my life are quality women. I don't mess around with hoes. I ain't got time to mess around with that mess. So I don't have those kind of problems. And unfortunately for me, all the women I like live thousands of miles away in their hometown with their parents. But that's another video. So as it stands, I'm just happy to be single. Being alone is my sacrifice for peace, because I'd rather be by myself, because because of what I'm in the game for. I'm not in the game for sleeping with a whole bunch of random women just to make myself feel good. So I just don't complain about it, and I don't worry about it, because and how often do I run into these women? Well, I don't even go where these women hang out at. So I just don't have those kind of problems. You got to decide what you're in the game for. And that goes for men and women. But women, they emotionally can't help themselves. They gonna be, messing around with jerks and F boys because that they're exhibiting the behavior or they have a look or whatever that attracts women. They've developed themselves to attract women with whatever they have. Because the other myth is, okay, everybody wants to say, oh, all chicks want dudes that are 6 feet tall, whatever. Have you seen Pookie and Ray Ray lately? Them dudes are usually not nice looking dudes, and they usually ain't tall. They might be skinny, but and some of them, heck, you look, if you look around in the news, man, who's the ones chasing having child support issues? Half of them dudes are fat guys, and they got women all over the place. So it's not about that. It's all about, but so women have a different issue to deal with. But the guys, look, man, y'all can't believe all this hype, man. I keep telling you, all this hype online. You can use the information, but don't make it a lifestyle, and get off of them damn computer dating apps. I'll probably make another video about how come the old dudes are getting laid and the young dudes ain't. You know why? Because the old dudes don't most of the old dudes deal in the real world. We ain't out here on Tinder and all that. We don't have to be on that. We don't have to. Whether it's because we got money or we're just mature or we're the last masculine dudes left, I don't know what it is well, I know what it is, but we don't do that online crap. And we understand a little bit more about the nature of things and what we want. You have to do the same. But anyway, I just thought but if you don't want undesirables, if you're in it for marriage or whatever, and you want to have a traditional family, guess what? Leave the undesirables alone. The odds that you as a guy will meet the right woman is a lot better odds than one of these women trying to pick up a F-boy and trying to have a quality relationship with them. The 80-20 rule is online. But these content creators are not going to tell you that. They're going to make you think that they're the end all, know it all, alpha rich dude. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Flame on, and I really don't, flame on. If you think I'm full of shit or hating or whatever, fine. I don't care. Take care, y'all. Bye.